Security forces launched tear gas today at demonstrators in Tehran's Grand Bazaar, the beating heart of the Iranian economy. Those demonstrators had been sitting in one of the alleyways in the labyrinth-like corridors of the bazaar. It's unclear what sparked the confrontation, but the protesters fled after the tear gas was fired and the bazaar shut down. It shows just the depth and the breadth of these protests that started back. So far, activists say that at least 35 people have been killed and 1,200 others have been arrested by security forces. Iran's government really hasn't provided an overall casualty or arrest figure yet, but they did acknowledge that there was an incident in western Iran in which security forces raided a hospital looking for demonstrators. This all stems back to Iran's ailing economy. The Iranian rial, its national currency, is trading at 1.4 million to $1 US. It hit a record low on Tuesday, and it looks like it's going to continue to fall under the pressure of international sanctions, mismanagement, and other economic issues. Now, also pressing on the Iranians are food supplies. We have seen a lack of imported rice as well as cooking oil not seen on Iranian shelves. That's in part because the rial is changing so much in its value that retailers and suppliers don't want to put it on the shelves. Also, we've seen price hikes in chicken as well as cheese. This will continue to pressure the Iranians, and as the rial falls and needed goods become more and more expensive for them, it's likely that's going to provide more fuel for these demonstrations that so far the Iranian government has been unable to stop.
First, the Islamic Republic of Iran condemns in the strongest possible terms the military attack carried out by the United States of America against the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. This illegal act constitutes state terrorism, a manifest violation of Charter of the United Nations, particularly Article 2, Section 4 and Section 7, and peremptory norms of the international law, and amounts to an internationally wrongful act and a full-fledged act of aggression. Such military aggression against an independent member state of the United Nations establishes a serious breach of regional and international peace and security, with far-reaching consequences for the international system as a whole. Second, the abduction of democratically elected president and the First Lady of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela by the United States constitute a flagrant violation of customary international law, including the principles of the inviolability of the immunities accorded to the heads of a state and government under international law, and represent a grave assault on the sovereign equality of states.